Hey Pisces, welcome back. So Pisces, this is going to be your October you versus them reading. I'm going to go back and forth between you and the person you may be connecting with. Keep in mind that the reading is general, so it can be interchangeable, meaning you can resonate with either side. Also, it can be in regards to an intimate connection, yes, but not always. Sometimes it's going to reference family, friends, whoever has the most prominent energy for you over these next few weeks. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm labeling this reading for October, but time is malleable, so it could resonate past, present, or future. The overall shared energy, Pisces, I already have out, and it's the sextile. So this is about collaborations, doors opening for you, opportunities. It's creating possibilities. It talks about bringing insight and communication, welcomed changes, welcomed developments. So if things have felt a little stagnant for you, or you felt like doors weren't opening for you, I see that energy changing and shifting as we go into October. So let's see what your overall energy is, Pisces. Overall energy for Pisces. All right, Pisces, so you have your own card. It took a minute there. And then the Hanged Man. So this is coming to a greater understanding of yourself, your emotional self, how you process emotions. And this is what is opening the door of opportunity for you, Pisces, as you go through gaining different perspectives of pieces and parts of yourself that maybe you weren't really fully aware of before, becoming awakened to how you really feel and getting in tune again with your intuition and your emotional well-being. So I really like that for you. Here, let's see what the person you are connecting with, what is their overall energy? The Ace of Wands. So this person's feeling inspired. You know, they might be feeling that Aries retrograde as well, and going back and forth between inspiration and then lack of motivation, because certainly that can be a possibility. But I feel like this person is looking for more inspiration in their life, more creativity, passion. This also is a highly sexualized energy for those of you who are connecting with someone that you have an intimate connection with. All right, so let's see what the recent past energy is, Pisces. Now keep in mind, I shouldn't say keep in mind. I'm going to go through the recent past energy, and then I'm going to go into perception, and then how you genuinely feel, hopes, and future energies. So let's go ahead and get started. Pisces, recent past energy, Page of Swords. So I feel like going back to what I was saying about learning to get in tune with your emotions again, to trust your intuition. Here you have the Page of Swords, right? So this is kind of being skeptical, not trusting. And this is the past energy, so it makes sense, you know. This is you kind of on guard, you know, quick to make decisions, quick to make judgments, you know, not really in tune with your higher self, meaning you might have let yourself go into a lower emotion, Pisces, that you wouldn't usually tolerate in yourself, but, you know, or surrounding yourself by these types of people or emotions that cause trust issues, drama, you know, gossip. That's, you know, we all know that those things aren't in alignment with our higher self, but we all get sucked into it at some point or another. But I feel like you had the strength to emotionally recalibrate, is what I'm feeling, and emotionally rebalance yourself, all right? And it doesn't have to be gossip or drama. It could just simply be not trusting your intuition, you know, or being really quick to make assumptions is what I feel. But I feel that, you know, going into the present energy, Pisces, there's a sense of overcoming that, of getting back in tune with your more emotionally mature side, your higher self. Or that's what you were being encouraged to do, if nothing else. And like I said, when you get back in tune with that, it's like the doors of opportunity are going to open for you, and will bring some new developments and insight into your life during October. So let's see the person that you are connecting with. What is their recent past energy? They have the Chariot, Ten of Cups in the reverse, Queen of Pentacles, and the Strength card. Leo, Cancer energy out for some of you. So this person, they had progress forward and then they kind of got in their own way. So I feel like, you know, this person was on the trajectory of, you know, kind of moving past something and then kind of got off kilter. So similar to you, they may have stopped tapping into things that make them happy or having trouble finding that emotional fulfillment that they once had, you know, and desperately trying to seek that self-worth again, that confidence again, that ability to stand on their own feet. And I think that they are learning this, Pisces, through inspiration, through this Ace of Wands energy coming through for them. So it's like, okay, yeah, that didn't work. Actually, that didn't make me very happy when I did that action, but I'm going to take the lesson for what it is and I'm going to grow from it and I want to be stronger because of it. So I feel both of you are learning or have learned a same or similar lesson, which often happens with the connections in our life because in the big spiritual picture, we are all literally connected and part of the collective. So we often mirror each other and all the relationships that we draw to us. So let's go into perception. Now, keep in mind that perception is in the eye of the beholder, so it may be your point of view, Pisces, but it may not be theirs, but we'll start there. So your perception of the connection is Page of Pentacles. So another opportunity being given for some of you, okay? Or seeing the potential after a period of gaining enlightenment, Virgo energy for some of you. Figuring out what makes you happy after a period of introverting, Pisces, whether that's on your part or their part. And it's like, okay, I was at a crossroads. There's that stagnation I was feeling earlier. But now I feel like I know where I want to invest my time. I'm not quite in a hurry to do it, but I am self-reflecting on it. And mostly I'm figuring out where my happiness is. Because our happiness and joy is your indicator from source of the path that is in your highest good. You know, and people have a hard time wrapping their mind around it because they think that their ego, their mind will tell them, you know, where the path is, and then they ignore the red flags, they ignore their emotions, and your emotions will always let you know, if where you're headed or what you're thinking is in alignment or not. So it's like learning, Pisces, to figure out that happiness, that peacefulness, is not a coincidence, and the things that it's tied to in your life are somewhat your path of least resistance, and when we follow that natural happiness, that natural joy, it often puts us back on the path that we want to be on, all right? And it opens the door of opportunity, opens the doors that are welcoming, right? And so I feel like you're getting some insight into that as to, okay, this makes me feel this way, this makes me feel that way. When I think about this connection, I see the potential, but I'm going to think about what makes me happy first, and not just think about it, feel it. What makes me feel it? Where do I feel the most comfortable as myself? So this person's perception of you, Pisces, this person's perception of you and the connection. 8 of Cups. Some of you may have walked away from this connection, and or this person sees you as walking away from things that you were stuck on, and freeing up the energy a little bit. I feel like when this person thinks about the connection, they have learned a lot about needing to release, and in particular, release control, okay? And that may have been a big, hard lesson for this person, and they may have tripped over their own feet in the past, did something quickly that didn't actually make them happy, or said something that didn't actually result in anything, and then kind of trying to take the higher road, I feel like this person sees you as somewhat being led astray by your emotions, being pulled into your negative emotion, or that may be what this connection does for them. It's like they get clarity and then they start doubting that clarity. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like this person is learning, right? Page of Swords, Page of Swords. This person is learning about themselves, but they also see you learning about yourself, getting new ideas about who you are. For a few of you, this person sees you as reading in between the lines a little bit too much, you know, and then therefore being led astray by your emotions. And or you may see them that way, but I see it the way I first stated it. But yeah, I feel like this person's gaining some wisdom, you know, really thinking heavily also about the connection and where their emotions are leading them, and learning about themselves in the process as well. So don't mind all the noise in the background. I can't help it. I have people doing landscape. So that was perception. Now we're going to go into genuine emotion, the depth, the ethereal. How do you genuinely feel underneath all of this? Pisces, how do you genuinely feel towards this connection? What are your genuine emotions? The World, the Queen of Swords. You want to call the shots for sure. You know, emotionally, you absolutely know what you will put up with and what you will not put up with. That might have been something you had been learning in the past, you know. Man, your cards don't want to come out. Give me two more. Five of Cups. Yeah, because you've had to learn the hard way, you know. You may have had some regrets or some losses, whether in the current energy or in the past. But it's like, you know, okay, I've come full circle from that. And now I know, you know, what not to do and where I'll draw my lines and when I will put time and energy in. You're being shown the way on an emotional level. That's what I'm feeling so much. A lot of you are learning about emotions and how that points you along the way of your path, of your life path. You know, and it's being really highlighted during this time frame. I feel a little bit of coldness in your emotion, Pisces, wanting to be more logical, wanting to be more detached. And I think that detachment's coming from like not wanting to be too vulnerable or get taken advantage of, especially if that's been a problem in the past. You know, so you've kind of taken this other side approach where it's almost very stern. And it's because you've come full circle. But I think that it's okay to soften that energy a little bit, because sometimes when we get too attached, when we get too detached from our emotions, again, that's like detaching us from our spiritual compass. Your spiritual compass is your emotional self, you know, and your thoughts are the dictator of that, but also the interpreter of that. So you need to be connected with both, right? And you can't always come at it from just logic. And you're a water sign, so when you cut yourself off from your emotions, you don't want to feel that, you don't want to look at that, you literally cut yourself off from your intuition, because you're naturally an emotional being. And it's like depriving yourself of the essence of the superpower that you're given as a Pisces. So this is saying, you know, emotionally, it's okay, you know, to soften a little bit and, you know, let go of things that you can't change and that are done and over with, and let go of any regret or guilt feelings if you have them, and see the path of least resistance that's coming up for you and opening doors for you. And you can't get there until you release the old. So let's look at this person's genuine emotions towards you, Pisces. They have the Hierophant. What is their genuine and deep emotions towards Pisces? The Four of Pentacles. Okay. Taurus energy for some of you. Libra energy just flew out. Justice. The Seven of Swords. Holy cow. So I feel like Pisces, whoever this is, you know, they put on quite a show. Oh, I have a Rihanna song in my head. How about a random applause? A standing ovation. That's a good one. You look so dumb right now, standing outside my house. I don't know. Ooh, that's kind of a harsh song. That could be your harsh song because, you know, Rihanna is a Pisces. All right, that was for a few of you for sure. And that could be your stance, you know, because Rihanna being a Pisces, that song, you know, she's got a point, right? But she's lacking a little bit of empathy. Hey, each their own. I'm not judging. But, you know, you could have been dealing with someone that they have trouble telling the truth, you know, but not necessarily to you. Maybe yes to you. And that could be what the trust issues are over here. But they have a hard time telling the truth about how they actually feel. Because I feel like on an emotional level, this person has some doors opening to them. They're seeing the higher purpose, but they're also, you know, not willing to let go, and it interferes with their peace of mind. They may be very attached, Pisces, to you, or just to, yeah, kind of like stingy with their emotions, so to speak, you know, and it's like, okay, I need to keep my peace at all costs. So, you know, I want to hold this to myself and not be so very open. And because they're not open, you're not very open. And then you just kind of go back and forth with the same energy, you know. It's really interesting here what's showing up and how they feel. So let's look at hopes. Hopes. All right, the Hanged Man. You're hoping for another perspective, you know, enlightenment. Searching for that, gaining that during this time frame. Like I said, I saw a lot of you getting back in touch with your intuition, learning to trust your emotions again. All right, and not being so detached from that. That's going to help move you through this energy here. This person's hope, you, for a lot of you, the moon, Pisces. It could also represent that they're hoping to get in touch with their own intuition, to be more vulnerable with their emotions, because, you know, sometimes they're really hard on people, but a lot of people, all people are just fighting their own battles, okay? So it may seem that this person is stingy, I don't know why I'm getting that word, or putting on some sort of facade, but it might be a protective mechanism because they fear, you know, being vulnerable. You got to look at it on all ways. So let's go into future energies. Now keep in mind, Pisces, that all of the future outcomes can be changed with free will. I'm just giving you a snapshot, but you're in control of your life, not me. Six of Cups. 10 of Wands. There's an ending to the past for sure. You're letting something go. But on the guard about it, on the defense about it. Why is that, Pisces? You don't need to be on guard about that. You could have felt betrayed in the past, and now you feel like you got to protect yourself. But, you know, protect yourself from what? Oh, being judged? Nobody can judge you. Only you judge you. Okay. So I think that you are trying to protect your peace, your balance, you know, feeling very justified in that. And then we have the Knight of Swords, which is angry communication coming in. Man, if you're dealing with a Taurus, go check out Taurus's reading, because this exact placement came out. And if I get the Queen of Cups, that's really going to blow my mind. For those of you dealing with Taurus. Because it's just too coincidental that this message is coming out again. And it was a water sign they were dealing with. But I feel like someone's angry here. You know, feeling justified in it. Feeling protective. Feeling guarded. Closed off. Not trusting intuition. Feeling betrayed from the past. These are all lower level emotions. All lower level emotions. So if that's you, Pisces, you're going to need to be really careful with that, because you're going to close off these doors of opportunity by closing off your emotional self, okay? Who's the Knight of Swords? Yeah, this is saying keep your calm, keep your cool, you know, maintain your stability, maintain that confidence, maintain that independence. Temperance is here. Be patient with yourself. You know, things will come into balance by themselves. Yeah. Yeah, this is saying, hold on. This could be this person that's coming in that's not very happy. You know, stuck on something because they have the Four of Pentacles in their emotion. You know, you may not see this coming. So if it's not you and it's someone else, whether it's this person or a third person coming in, you know, you may be unaware that, you know, someone's not, you know, very happy, or there might be quick communication coming through because somebody's not wanting to let something go and they're getting impatient. So let's see this person's energy. And seriously, if you have Taurus placements or you're dealing with a Taurus, this reading is so close to theirs. Like uncanny close. But I have lots of zodiac signs out, so it could be any zodiac sign. The Magician, the Star, the Nine of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands. Aquarian energy here for some of you. So this person's future energy is manifesting something they're hoping for and being more independent and kind of taking it for what it is and going with it, you know? I feel like this person has some heaviness in their energy, and I think it's from, you know, not really being comfortable to show all of their emotions, so they kind of bring it with them. They kind of carry it around like baggage, you know, but at the same time, they're finding hope. You know, they are manifesting something here that they've been hoping for and reaching for it, you know. And so I feel like if this person has a lot of work to do, they're willing to put the work in, you know. Yeah, willing to put the time in, willing to put the energy in, you know, and at the same time, you know, needing to hone in on that inspiration, because at times I feel like this person goes from being very inspired to like lack of motivation, and it slows their energy down. And there's the Queen of Cups. Didn't I say if the Queen of Cups comes out? Emotionally looking forward to the future. So some of you have two different people here, all right? One person is really working on themselves, you know, wanting to work on things, having doors open. The other person is shysty and not being very truthful with their emotions. That could be the person that's coming in that's not very happy. All right, that's if you're dealing with three people. And the reason they're not happy is because, well, they're not really ready to let go, you know, and they've not really been truthful. So there might be a light being shown on that. You might be very angry with this person. You might feel a certain kind of way and very justified, you know. And if this is you in the third party situation, I have Justin Timberlake in my head now. What goes around comes back around. What goes around comes back around. Some of you are definitely got three people here with the Rihanna song and the Justin Timberlake song. For those of you who don't, then it could be this person that's angry. It could be you that's angry. Either way, it's lower level emotion that needs to be processed. So I feel like once that processing is over, a light's going to be shown on an easier pathway forward. And that path is the path of least resistance. And that's the path that brings you more happiness, brings you more joy. And that's what's going to open up more opportunities for you. You know, so it's like, you leave all the conditions out of it, Pisces. Find a reason to be happy anyways, whatever that is right now, right now, right now. And so by putting yourself in that energy, things will naturally fall into place before these few weeks are over. So I'm going to leave it there. Very complex reading. It could be dealing with Pisces, Aquarius, Virgo, Libra, Taurus, Leo, Cancer, Libra, Sagittarius, Leo, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Leo, Virgo again, Gemini. So that's what I have for you. If it resonated, please do give me a like, share, and subscribe. Don't get too caught up on the zodiac signs. I just say it because you like it. It's a general reading, so it could be any zodiac sign. But if it did resonate, please do let me know in the comments down below. Also, check me out on Facebook and Instagram for more fun stuff and live videos. You can catch those links down in the description box below or in the About section of my YouTube. In addition, don't forget to check my merchandise on your way out. Wishing you the best either way, Pisces. Till next time, namaste.